play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
We got an offensive line out there, boy. They gonna deliver for me.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And he fires one in.
Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers more accurate than that.
Receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
We're gonna have a good rushing day today. I can see that now. I said we're gonna have a good rushing day today. I can see that now. Them holes opening up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And he stopped immediately there. A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it.
Oh, Cobb almost get up. Come on.
As he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Jones.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Green Bay. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are on the board first.
Let's see what your offense looking like out there. I believe we're going to get us an interception.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
You say we ain't doing none of that.
7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
We already know you finna come in here trying to run with Lamar. Finna send them goons at you real quick.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield, he gets the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here.
No, sir.
38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that.
Scared to put that ball in the
38-yard line,
Green Bay finna snatch that for real.
This time Jackson will throw it.
Oh, and we got one. Let's go.
Kevin King with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Not a good omen there.
Kevin King got
the
that.
afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Cobb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the slant. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go with Jones. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line,
what's up
set
with
to
that?
get going.
Come on, man.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Oh, that's a safety.
Pressure and down
That's a
he
safety.
goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And here's Rodgers on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congrats.
It's caught.
Get your weight up, boy.
25. And he finally goes down at the 20.
That's fine. You better get you some cornerbacks out there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
He's gonna
Oh, you better get you some safeties and corners back out there.
He's got his man. Touchdown. Green
Let's
Bay.
go.
It's Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 16, Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Jackson to Bateman there, first down Ravens.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Oh, Ashton, come
And he
on
is
now.
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Jackson now.
Oh, that's a sack.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front.
He's
and
taking
the
his
back.
field goal.
Pass rush, they've been able to get home.
All right, going
And
to the
they're taking
half.
all the way in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. First down and much more here for Jones.
Oh, I was
He gets
finna
it
say.
across the 50 and down
It's
to the
finna get
48.
real.
Let's go.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave
We're looking for another interception.
I really enjoyed
Let's
watching
go,
how the
defense.
stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. Play action. Now Jackson. That goes out wide to Murray. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
30 inches.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but
We ain't letting Dobbins get out. They got Murray over there now.
In and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Yeah.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Kingsley Keke there on the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a second down and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Gonna get this first down.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh, he dropped my ball. You gonna drop my ball like that, Cobb? That's how we gonna do it?
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And here's
Come on,
a big
Cobb.
one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers going to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Good stop. Good stop.
Quick slant to Brown. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. A handoff. It's Murray. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So
You'll get a field goal
now from the 30. Here's a give to Dobbins. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. 1 yard.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Being chased.
Let's go.
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Let's go.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the
We out of there.
21, the 40, the 20, 10.
That's a big touchdown. Let's go.
It's a pick
Game.
6 and a Packer touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 9. Now Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is
He was out of bounds.
Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Hit,
It's
dog.
intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Let's go, Savage. Let's go, Savage.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get
We're gonna
him.
take our
The
back.
30, 20, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer
That's a big touchdown.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th.